Hi Taurus, welcome to my channel Lake's View. My name's Aleka. I am new to YouTube. I started this YouTube channel just because I wanted to remind everyone how vital your individual healing and self-care is on this journey towards self-development and self-empowerment. So what we're going to do today is I'm going to tell you what the sign of Taurus needs to heal for the month of May. We're going to go over what you need to heal, what's blocking you from healing. Then I'm going to leave you guys with some advice, okay? So let's just get into it. What does Taurus need to heal for the month of May? What does Taurus need to heal for the month of May? What is the sign of Taurus needs to heal for the month of May? Indecision. I don't know why I feel like Taurus got this card last time. I really do for April. More indecision. You're still there. You know, you're making plans, but your plans are a little bit on a hold because you're not quite sure what you want. Last month, I think it was about possibly waiting on someone else in order for you to move on and make this decision. Like you're waiting to see what someone else is gonna do in order to decide what you're gonna do moving forward in matters of stability. So this could be like you feeling like, okay, what's next for me? You know, and maybe you have a relationship or a situationship or anything. It could even be like another job or something. There's something that you're waiting for in order to determine what you're going to do moving forward. I really do think you got that same card last month. What does Taurus need to heal for the month of May? Okay, this is the card of financial independence. Okay, and this is also my like living your best life card. Self-care, you know, you're just doing you, you're popping, your skin's glowing, everything. Like this is that card, all right? So what I'm getting is that if you are waiting on something or someone to decide what you're going to do moving forward, I'm realizing that this is not a wise decision for you to make. You're actually supposed to be standing on your own right now. You're actually supposed to be standing in your power right now. I'm not saying other people can't be involved, but I'm definitely saying that you shouldn't be waiting on something or someone to make moves. Make moves regardless. And if whatever is meant to be, it'll catch up to you, okay? What does the sign of Taurus need to heal for the month of May? And happy birthday, Taurus. Happy birthday. What does the sign of Taurus need to heal for the month of May? This waiting, I'm telling you, Taurus, what's going on? What you waiting for? You're always waiting. Like you're waiting for something to come to fruition. You're waiting. You're like you have the future in mind, but like you're waiting for something to come to you. You're waiting for something to fall into place. And what I'm saying to you is, it will come. But what you have to do is you have to focus on yourself right now. You have to. It's the only way it will come, okay? You know the whole law of attraction and polarity thing where it's like if you're giving your attention and energy to something, that's usually when it's not really giving its attention and energy to you. So when you focus on yourself, you take your attention off of that thing, you may find that it just finds its way, okay? Taurus, what does Taurus need to heal for the month of May? Okay, the Judgment card. Like, it's time for you to make a decision now. Now. No more waiting, no more games. Make this decision now, Taurus, okay? You know, you have a destiny. You have a destiny. There's something you're supposed to do, and I feel like your destiny is being put on hold by you because you're not making moves, okay? There's something that your guides want you to, like, speed it up. Let's go. Let's get this thing going. Enough of that waiting. Come on, do your thing. Do it now. Stop waiting for people. Because the only thing you can control is what you do, right? You can't control what someone else does. I don't even know if this is a situation where you're waiting to hear back from one job before deciding to, you know, take another one or something like that. Whatever the case is, move forward. Move forward. Just keep going. Move forward. All the other stuff will catch up to you. Whatever is meant for you will find its way. Okay? So, what is blocking Taurus from healing? What is blocking Taurus from healing in the month of May? Coming out. Okay, so you got the Emperor and you got the Sun. Okay, so what's blocking you is the idea and the notion of what you think stability is supposed to look like. All right, it's what you think, whatever this final outcome is that you're waiting on what you feel like it should look like by now. Okay, and you don't understand that there's not one way for things to happen. Things can happen in many different ways, but you don't want to be the type of person that's letting all your blessings pass you by because you're stressing and focusing on something that is out of your control. Okay, and Taurus, you're very stubborn people. You know, you're known for that. You know, and that's in the lesser version of yourself. When you're in the best version of yourself, you're generous, you're kind, you're giving, you're stable, you're firm. You know what I'm saying? You're very authoritative, very. But what you don't realize is that you're kind of like releasing your power. Like you're giving up your power in a situation, and I don't really know why you're doing that, Taurus. You're a fixed sign. You know, fixed signs are very. We don't budge for nobody. I'm gonna just put it that way. So yeah, the Emperor card and the Sun. So stability is here and stability wants to come, but you have to also see it, okay? You want it, but you gotta see it, and you gotta see that it's possible, and you gotta see that it's possible to do on your own, okay? What is blocking the sign of Taurus from healing in the month of May? You're not walking away from something. Like, you are sitting there waiting. You're not walking away, and you should be. You should be emotionally walking away from whatever situation this is. Whatever you've been hung up on, whatever you've been waiting on, whatever has been keeping you in this moment of pause. It's time to let it go. If it's meant for you, it'll find its way back. Whether it's a person, a job, an opportunity. If it's meant for you, it'll find its way back, okay? What advice can we give Taurus? What advice can we give Taurus? Okay, this is the Eight of Wands. It's fast movement. So you need to start corresponding. You need to start putting things in motion. Come out of the place of stagnation. Come out of this place of not doing anything and waiting, and correspond. I don't know why I keep getting correspond. Correspond with people. Speak to the right people. Speak to people who can make things happen for you. I know I just said you need to make something happen on your own, but what I meant by that is not necessarily waiting for other people and other things to take the next step. That doesn't mean that you don't correspond and get help along the way from other people who are helping you reach the goal. I'm just saying, don't put your plans on hold for someone or something that you're unsure of, okay? The Eight of Wands, okay? And usually this is also divine messages coming from God. So I feel like you've been receiving messages that you're not supposed to be in this, whatever situation you're in, you've been getting the intuitive nudge that it's time for a change, okay? You've been getting that. Honor it. Don't pretend you don't feel it, okay, Taurus? Another card of advice for Taurus. Okay, yeah, cut out the bullshit. That's just what I'm gonna say. Queen of Swords. This is the energy you need to embody right now, the Queen of Swords. You need to stop coming from a place of victimization and lack. You need to realize that you have the power to obtain whatever you want to obtain, but you do have to cut off unreliable people, unreliable circumstances, and anything that you know, because you know, anything that you know is holding you back, okay? Anything that is putting you in this mentality of lack and not having and being out in the cold and wondering and waiting. And you see, this person is like crippled, okay? So there are a lot of like boundaries with this person and blockages. There are things, barriers, there you go. There are things that are preventing this person from moving. They can still move, but they're moving a little bit slower, okay? You don't have to be in this energy if you don't want to, Taurus. You don't. This is the energy that I do feel you need to embody right now. The Queen of Swords, she's logical. She thinks with her head, not with her heart. It doesn't mean she's entirely cold, but it just means that she doesn't let the emotions stop her from doing what needs to be done, okay? Speaking her truth, moving forward, having justice. She cuts people off left and right if they're not serving her. That's just what it is, and I really do feel like you need to take a page from the Queen of Swords book and just cut off people who aren't doing it for you right now. So I'm going to pull you a card from the Sacred Self-Care Oracle deck. Sign of Taurus. What is the sign of Taurus? Let's get for the month of May. Taurus in the month of May. Oh God, I'm stuck. Hydrate, replenish yourself. Worry about you, self-care. Remember, this Nine of Pentacles came out. Living your best life, taking care of yourself, doing you, hydrate, moisturize, worry about you, worry about yourself, be about your glow up, okay, Taurus? Because it's time for you to glow up. It's time for you to not be on anyone else's time. It's time for you to take control of your own destiny. It's time for you to get things moving, get things flowing, you know? Definitely. So I'm gonna read what the book has to say about the Hydrate card. So your mantra is, Taurus, I am made of water and in touch with the tides of life. Water is life. It's a resource we need to greet with deep reverence and respect. On this blue planet, water is in abundance. However, clean, fresh drinking water can be challenging to find in some communities. Whenever possible, go out of your way to have enough clean water to drink and set the intention to make drinking water a sacred experience. Infuse your water with positive intentions. Adorn your water with vessels with vessels with sacred symbols and uplifting words to infuse the contents with positive vibes. Drink spring water to enjoy many vital minerals and nourish your body. Remain in awareness of how blessed you are to have clean drinking water and be mindful of how you can ensure that others have it too. Through making eco-conscious choices, you can help preserve the resources of this planet and support access to clean drinking water for all beings. Okay, I keep getting the word replenish with this. Replenish, purify, fresh, new. Okay, and some of you actually may need to drink more water. Honestly, it could really just be as simple as that. You know, when we're dehydrated, you feel kind of dry. You just feel dry. You know, my body feels different when I drink water. When I get up in the morning and the first thing I do is drink some water, it has a way of waking your organs up, getting you going, and you just kind of feel replenished and fresh and ready. I do feel like this could also be symbolic for you just needing to replenish yourself, whatever that means for you, so that you are able to start anew and continue this journey, because you're on a very bright journey, but it's hindering because you're just wondering, waiting, hoping, praying, you know, and you're not just doing what you could do in the meantime. Okay, Taurus? So, Taurus, that's what I have for you today. Again, happy birthday, guys. I hope you enjoy it. I know we're all stuck inside, but you know what? You can still have a fun birthday. Turn up, you know, like, share, subscribe, comment. I want to interact with you guys. I want to know who's watching the videos. And I just stopped by to remind you guys that your individual healing is so vital on your self-care journey, and your self-care is so essential for your soul. Okay, Taurus? Bye.